Good evening. As principal of Memorial Early College High School with Northeast Lakeview College, I want to welcome all parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, and of course the class of 2024. This is a joyous evening as we celebrate the accomplishments of these young men and women. Please stand for the presentation of the invocation by Thorin Tomlinson and remain standing for the national anthem and pledges.
I would ask that you all now bow your heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, though this occasion is filled with joy and, to a much greater extent, relief, I look now into this crowd and see something pervading our graduating class: uncertainty. For after 12 long years of fighting to be where we now stand, what would you have us do? What new challenges will you set before us? We share concerns about the uncertainty of our futures, of what new trials and ordeals we will face. Even more, however, we hold in us a distinct fear that these new challenges will be even greater than any we have ever faced. This prospect haunts us, as we have all lost, we have all suffered, and we have all questioned our very existence. We fear that these new challenges will be too much for any one person to handle. Any one person. But Lord, we are not alone, are we? We have you in all your infinite strength and wisdom. We have you to lean on, you to help guide us through the pain, to grant us the strength of will to press on. Wherever we choose to go, O Lord, I know that you shall not abandon us, and that if our paths become troubled, you shall be the steady hand that pushes us forward. I ask you to bless us now, dear Heavenly Father, to give us the knowledge and wisdom to find our path in life, to not let us walk into darkness, and I ask that you give us the strength to battle the temptations that seek to lead us astray. In your name we pray. Amen. Garrett Tiller will now lead us in the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Owen McNamara.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, and graduates of the class of 2024. Welcome to the Memorial Early College High School class of 2024 graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to welcome our Comal Independent School District staff. We ask that you please hold your applause till the end. Superintendent of the schools, Dr. John E. Chapman III. Also joining us from Comal ISD Support Services are Corby Wunderlich, Krista Moffett, Steve Stanford, Bobby Supak, Glenn Graham, Scott Monroe, Malcolm Mulroney. Presenting Northeast Lakeview College is Vice President for Academic Success, Dr. Laura E. Boyer. And our memorial staff, Principal Joseph Murguia, Academic Dean Desiree Fainer, Counselor Michael Quintana, Academic and Career Advisor Connie Mashburn, Campus Instructional Coach Tracy Hernandez, Campus Instructional Coach Ashley Kipe, and last but not least, our 2023-2024 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Mason Cardiff. I would also like to recognize the Memorial Early College High School faculty and staff. The Memorial staff has been instrumental in the success of each graduate, and we are grateful for each of you. Would the Memorial teachers and staff please rise to be recognized? At this time, it is my honor to introduce Comal ISD Board of Trustees President, Mr. Russ Garner.
Thank you. All right, how about a little noise for our graduates tonight? Thank you. All right, please help me welcome our Board of Trustees. From Single Member District 1, our Board Vice President, Mr. Tim Hennessy. From Single Member District 2, our current Board Secretary, Ms. Courtney Biasotti. Unfortunately, 3 of our trustees couldn't be here tonight. Mr. David Krasinski from Single Member District 7, Ms. Amanda Jones from Single Member District 6, and Mr. Jason York from Single Member District 3. But finally, I'd like to introduce from Single Member District 5, our outgoing trustee, having completed 6 years of service to the board and the district, and certainly a fervent advocate for Memorial Early College High School, and that would be Ms. Michelle Ross. Graduates, there will be a test on that before you can pick up your diploma, so I hope you remembered those names. In all seriousness, though, I would like to talk to you just a few minutes about our new motto in Comal ISD, Growing Greatness. So this evening marks an important milestone in your life's journey as you truly begin your transition to adulthood. In your time at MEX and through all your years of schooling, you have faced many obstacles and challenges, you have experienced success and failure, and through these experiences you have grown. Yes, you've grown taller, some more than others, but you've also grown in your resilience muscles, which will help you face future challenges. In fact, you have developed enough resiliency to earn the right to cross this stage in a few minutes' time. You are distinguished as a high school graduate, or in other words, you are great. Now, certainly the fantastic educators sitting amongst you had a big hand in growing your greatness, and you all have supportive peers in this great group, and certainly your families and loved ones were your biggest supporters along the way. But don't ever minimize or forget the part that you played in your own growth. You are great because you earned it, and we are proud of you. Now get across this stage, make sure you're smiling when you cross this stage, and go be great in your next adventure. And don't forget to call your loved ones often. On behalf of the Board of the Trustees, congratulations and go Eagles.
Thank you, Mr. Garner. I now have the privilege of introducing our salutatorian, Catherine Campbell, for today's graduation address. Catherine will be attending the University of Arizona to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Catherine is the daughter of Jeffrey and Marie Campbell. At this time, Mr. and Mrs. Campbell, will you please stand to be recognized? Catherine is graduating summa cum laude with a grade point average of 111.897. Please welcome Ms. Catherine Campbell.
Welcome family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2024. We did it 4 long years later, and we never thought this day could come quick enough. We eagerly awaited its arrival, counting down the months and days. Yet standing here today, I've realized that I should have appreciated more of my time here at MEX. Our graduation today signifies parting ways with friends who have inspired us, educators who have guided us, and countless individuals that have impacted my life and the lives of my peers continuously and indefinitely. Our high school years were not without their challenges. We faced moments of doubt and uncertainty, setbacks that threatened to derail our dreams. Yet in those moments of darkness, we discovered resilience within ourselves, rising to the occasion with determination. When we first entered MEX in 2020, with COVID restrictions, social distancing, and masks, we didn't realize what awaited us. Following COVID restrictions, we had Snowvid, where we had over a week off from school because us Texans don't know how to handle snow. Freshman year, Miss Elise scared us into doing our work while Mr. Trott followed her orders as it was best not to get into her way. Then we made our way to our sophomore year, where we faced the daunting task of art history and the never-ending plays our English teachers seemed to throw at us. Thank you, Celise and Fenrich. Next, we had our junior year, where we learned physics with Mr. Reagan and his yerba mate tea. I will always remember my 8th period English class. We always had a blast and found new ways to make fun of each other and Miss Elise. Overall, it was one of my favorite classes. Another highlight of the year was Owen and Garrett getting their nails painted black because they lost a bet. Then we wrapped up the year with junior prom and the suspicious series of events that took place at Canes afterwards at midnight. And finally, we made it to our senior year. Besides the daunting TED Talks, the never-ending calculus homework, and Miss Mashburn yelling at us to turn our stuff in, we made it through the year. We made incredible memories through the endless volleyball games, the YMCA performance, and at senior prom, in which Bennett crashed. But I think our most memorable and proudest moment as the class of 2024 was winning all 4 years in the Field Day House Cup. These memories are the things we will remember when looking back at our time here at MEX. From the nerve-wracking first day to the bittersweet farewells, these years encapsulate a whirlwind of experiences that shape who we are. Whether it was the late-night study sessions fueled by Red Bulls and Monsters, or the simple joy of sharing inside jokes with friends at lunch, each memory holds a precious place in our hearts. Amidst the challenges and uncertainties, we did it, but most importantly, we did it together. These memories remind us of the journey we've traveled and the friendships we'll cherish forever. While we are closing this chapter of our lives, we welcome a new chapter. This day not only marks a culmination of years of hard work, but it is a testament to our resilience, determination, and tenacity. Not only is this a day for us graduates to celebrate, but we recognize those who have encouraged us and supported us on our journey. Thank you to my family, who are the pillars of my life who constantly support me in my endeavors. Thank you to my dad for showing me the importance of hard work and encouraged me to give 200% in all that I do. Thank you to my mom for guiding me in my faith and showing me what compassion looks like and how it serves others. Thank you to my brothers for showing me that you can do anything you put your mind to. Thank you to all my friends and especially everyone in my calculus class that helped me get through this year. As we venture out into the world and choose our own paths, whether that's through college, the military, or workforce, I encourage you to do it with fortitude, compassion, and faith, knowing that when you put your faith in the Lord, He will guide your steps wherever you may go. And finally, I'd like to close with this. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. Here's a fun way to look at it. Hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Enemies has 7 letters, but so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity, and failure has 7 letters, but so does success. Class of 2024, you always have a choice, so embrace the better side of it. From this day forward, I challenge you to actively strive towards making the world a better place, and to not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. And never lose sight of the fact that failures and challenges serve as catalysts for personal growth. Here's to the memories we've made, the lessons we've learned, and the extraordinary journey that lies ahead. May we continue to dream, to strive, and to achieve greatness in all that we do. Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it. God bless.
Thank you for your wise and kind words, Catherine, and for your 4 years of hard work and dedication. And now, we'd like to present this plaque to Catherine, commemorating her accomplishment and dedication, earning the title of Salutatorian of the Memorial Early College High School Class of 2024. I now have the privilege of introducing our valedictorian of the class of 2024, Dakota Fisher, for today's commencement address. Dakota is graduating summa cum laude, and she'll be attending Texas A&M University, where she'll be studying biomedical science. Dakota is graduating with a grade point average of 112.681. She is the daughter of Dr. Reed and Andrea Fisher. At this time, Dr. Reed and Mrs. Fisher, will you stand to please be recognized? It's my pleasure to introduce you to your valedictorian of Memorial Early College High School graduating class of 2024, Dakota Fisher.
Good evening. I just want to start off by saying congratulations. In just 4 short years, we've achieved unbelievable feats, and as we prepare to cross this stage, it's surreal to think that the journey into our futures we've been anticipating for so long has finally arrived. Quite a lot to take in. Before beginning, though, I'd like to take a moment to give out some well-deserved appreciation. First, on behalf of all Memorial Early College High School, I extend our thanks to the district for joining us in celebrating this significant milestone. Also, to our friends and families here tonight, your unwavering support has been instrumental. I know most, if not all of you, have endured numerous "I'm going to drop out if I have to write one more SLEAS annotated bibliography" situations, so your encouragement is greatly appreciated. Another big thank you to the staff and teachers whose passion and dedication have paved the way for our successes and inside jokes. And most importantly, thank you to the class of 2024 for finding the motivation to show up to a school event on a Friday night one last time. I know it wasn't easy, but I'm sure your family, friends, and teachers appreciate it. Now here comes the hard part, the speech. I still vividly remember freshman year when I was still trying to work up the ranks, when my dad dropped the bombshell that valedictorians had to give speeches at graduation. 14-year-old me could not fathom such awful information, and I vowed to give up the pursuits, where up and down that 3rd, 4th, or 5th would be my spot. I figure we can all see how that promise turned out. Thanks, SLEAS, for teaching context clues. But despite this change of heart towards speeches, I'd be lying if I said writing this wasn't difficult. Between texting back and forth with Kate, trying to figure out what in the world we were supposed to say, constantly having "have you started yet? No, have you started yet?" conversations with her, and trying to come up with witty comments to make about SLEAS, I struggled to know what to write. How can you wrap up 4 long years of grueling yet rewarding ups and downs into a 5-minute speech? I mean, how can anyone do that, besides Michael if you threw Frank Sinatra's "My Way" on in the background? But we've dealt with a lot these last years, meaning we've heard pretty much every variation of work hard, stay determined, and stay on top of things. But have we heard enough about celebrating our personal accomplishments and acknowledging just how much we've achieved? We may hear people talk about it, but do we actually listen to it? My one hope is for each and every one of you to leave here taking pride in your work, because what you have accomplished is nothing short of remarkable. I know many of us may not truly believe such sentiments, but it is the truth. Look to any teacher, friend, or family member around you, and I promise, pride and admiration will be the feelings reflected back upon you. Remember that no one is perfect, so don't let stress, grudges, or regrets overshadow your self-appreciation. Find beauty in every experience and make the decision to actively celebrate your achievements, because every success, no matter how small you think it may be, is a testament to your dedication and passion. Take Celeste, for example. Even if we didn't ace every single presentation, you still memorized and presented 15 to 20-minute speeches to entire audiences, something many people here today may not have ever attempted. That hard work and commitment in and of itself is a massive accomplishment and worth taking pride in. Or take field day even, a victory some of us may consider even greater than high school graduation. We didn't become four-year champs just by sitting around. Every person here played their part and put in the work, and that's something to be proud of. Be proud of yourself for everything you've accomplished at MEX, and prepare for a lot more celebration down the road, because there's not a single person here who doesn't have a bright future ahead. And despite what I've heard many of us say about ourselves time and time again, you have earned every right to walk across this stage, so I urge you to walk it with confidence. This is your moment, so take it in stride and make it your own. And then hold on to that confidence and know your worth as you walk into the future. After all, you are the future, so you must make the decision of what you will do with it, starting today. Who will you be, and how will you embrace it? I'm so incredibly excited to see how each and every one of you will apply your dedication and passion to your future careers as nurses, teachers, business owners, and dentists, to name a few. I couldn't ask for a better class, and I'm so proud to call y'all my classmates. But I've done enough rambling on high school, and I'd like to spend my last few seconds up here for my family. As some of you know, a month ago, my family suffered a great loss, and unfortunately, my uncle, Stephen Barry, passed away. Although he's not able to be here physically with us tonight, I know in spirit he's out in that crowd hooting and hollering his lungs out with Lainey by his side. I want to take this time to thank him for all the wonderful memories that have framed my life, memories that I've held dear to my heart since childhood and that I will continue to hold on for the rest of my life. So tonight, as I walk across this stage, I do so in honor of you, Uncle Steesty. Thank you.
Thank you, Dakota. We are all proud of you, your grit, your determination, and the excellence in all that you do. And now we'd like to present this plaque to Dakota commemorating her accomplishment and dedication, earning the title of Valedictorian of the Memorial Early College High School class of 2024. Thank you for joining us today on such a joyous occasion, the graduation ceremony of 68 unique, precocious, witty, and driven young adults. Congratulations on earning over $9.5 million in offered scholarships. Class of 2024, today is all about you. Today is about a joyful celebration. The word joy, a noun meaning a feeling of great pleasure and happiness, perfectly describing the atmosphere in this space right now. While I can feel the joyful buzz in the rows of students in front of me, I know that same excitement is shared by the team of supporting characters in your lives, your parents, your teachers, and even your peers. Please remember, the phenomenal growth has been made possible with their enduring love and supportive culture of high expectations both on campus and at home. As with most celebratory events, this occasion naturally calls for us to reflect on past experiences. We all have fond memories to look back upon. As Miss Celeste so eloquently reminded us recently, and I quote, Miss Mashburn takes post-secondary planning seriously. The FAFSA website does not always cooperate. Mrs. Lucas's room is freezing, while the upstairs B wing is hot and humid. Mrs. Black's AP calculus is extremely difficult. Monty's outdoor education really means that you go outside, regardless of the weather. Mr. Trott and Mr. Neal make you write essays, while Mrs. Celeste and Mrs. Weaver require formal presentations. The MEX parking lot is still overcrowded, and Mr. M still wants you to have a great day or not. The choice is yours. And of course, as Michael has sung to us on a few occasions, you did it your way. These memories remind me of a poem that was used in a professional development session I attended recently, An Elephant in the Dark by Rumi. Some Hindus have an elephant to show. No one here has ever seen an elephant. They bring it in at night to a dark room. One by one, we go in the dark and come out saying how we experienced the animal. One of us happens to touch the trunk, a water pipe kind of creature. Another, the ear, a very strong, always moving back and forth fan animal. Another, the leg. I find it steel, like a column on a temple. Another touches the curved back, a leathery throne. Another, the cleverest, feels the tusk, a rounded sword made of porcelain. He's proud of his description. Each of us touches one place and understands the whole that way. The palm of the fingers feeling in the dark and how the senses explore the reality of the elephant. Each of us has held a candle there, and if we went in together, we could see it. You see, your parents and teachers learned a long time ago that knowledge is power. And we all have been holding candles for you your entire lives in our own unique ways, with the hope that you will see the big picture. We want ultimately to empower you with knowledge. In kindergarten, you simply viewed the experience from one perspective. Is this going to be fun? Are we going to get snacks? In middle school, your narrow reality often resulted in you making declarations to your parents. Mom, it's not fair, and fill in the blank. Or the narrow perspective you initially may have had at the beginning of Memorial ECHS as a ninth grader that lent itself to you wondering, why am I going to this small school? All my friends are having fun at the big school. All the while, your parents shone the light of numerous candles in order for you to see the whole picture of going to school. Simultaneously, your teachers shone the light of their candles of instruction and guidance for the last 13 years in hopes of you seeing the entirety of education. They did this by utilizing learning centers in their classrooms in your early days, engrossing you with projects, maintaining a culture of high academic and behavior expectations, and even modeling how to play together nicely. If you would please take a second to recall a picture of yourself in kindergarten. In that kindergarten picture, you may have front teeth or you may not. Now think about how much you grew in 5th grade. A lot of growth. Now please think of a picture of yourself in 6th grade and couple that with a picture from 8th grade. Again, a lot of growth. Now imagine your freshman picture at Memorial, most likely with a mask as you persevered through the COVID pandemic, and compare that picture of your freshman year to the senior pictures from last month. Talk about phenomenal growth, academically, physically, emotionally, and even spiritually. As we enter new chapters in our lives, we tend to forget that we have a singular perspective of reality, just like the individual who only touched the curved back of the elephant or the one who was only made aware of the tusk. They were both convinced they knew the whole reality of the situation, and yet they had no idea of the beautiful totality of the entire elephant. That is, unless they allow themselves to light a candle on the situation together as a whole, to listen to each other describe their individual experiences, and then, as a group, put all the pieces in place to form the big picture, the literal elephant in the room. So my big ask of you, please be cognizant of the fact that you may have a singular perspective of your current situation as you enter college, career, or military. And please be cognizant that your loved ones, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, will continue to shine their light of candles to help you make you aware of the additional realities or considerations of your current situations. This act of love and care could be in the form of advice or a lecture or even, I told you so. As you embark on this journey in adulthood, be sure to lean on the support of your family and friends. They have been pillars of strength, sounding boards, and guiding lights. They have helped you navigate the challenges of adolescence, and they have nurtured your growth. But perhaps most importantly, they have helped you avoid the trap of singular perspective, reminding you that life's richness lies in the diversity of experiences, opinions, and beliefs. True enlightenment often comes not from solitary pursuits, but from the collaborative effort of diverse minds working together. Each of you graduates brings a unique perspective to the table. It's through the sharing of your insight, challenge each other's assumptions, and embracing differing viewpoints that you'll expand your understanding of the world. And now, armed with knowledge, united in the purpose, and surrounded by the love of your family and friends, go forth and embrace the boundless opportunities that await you. Congratulations. It's been an honor and privilege as your principal, and remember, Mr. M told you so. Dr. Chapman. Dr. Chapman, will you please join me at the podium? Graduates, please rise. Dr. Chapman, as principal of Memorial Early College High School, I'd like to present to you the Memorial Early College High School class of 2024. I do hereby certify that all the seniors of Memorial Early College High School standing before you have met the state and local requirements for completion of high school and are eligible to receive their diplomas as graduates from Comal ISD and Memorial Early College High School.
Board President Garner and members of the Board of Trustees, by the power invested in me by the Texas Education Agency and by the state of Texas, I certify that the following graduates have satisfied all graduation requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency and Comal ISD. Congratulations, class of 2024.
At this time, the presentation of diplomas will be made by the Memorial Early College High School administration. Graduates of class of 2024, prepare to receive your diplomas. You may be seated. Desiree Fainer, Academic Dean at Memorial Early College High School, will read the names of our graduating seniors. Let's begin with the presentation of diplomas.
Dakota Marissa Fisher. Catherine Marie Campbell. Owen Victor McNamara. Garrett Thomas Tiller. Thorin Van Thomason. Micaiah Aaliyah Allen. Zen Stone Ayala. Jayla Nicole Bailey. Jonah Benjamin Barber. Daniel James Burns. Soraya Kano. Autumn Rose Carafi. Isabella Camille Cavazos. Aaron Lee Chittenden. Heidi Cortez Demas. Emily Grace Covington. Jasmine Celine Daniel. Christopher Thomas Drennan. Lawrence Montgomery Fellbaum. Abigail Leanne Finn. Grayson Hill Furshow. David Richard William Henry Smith Gibson. Michael Philip Gola. Nicholas Glenn Gray. Elaine Guerrero. Joshua Armand Hamilton. Wyatt Lee Hammonds. Caitlin Olivia Hopman. Michaeli J. Hernandez. Stephen Daniel Hernandez. Maggie Abigail Hodge. Brandon Michael Hooper. Jeremiah Ashley Johnson. Danielle Christine Jones. Tulip Kaylee Wattis. Benjamin William Kellerman. Bennett Gavaris Langendorf. Andrew Isaiah Lippy. Hayden Michael Lirette. Chance Ellery Lucas. Brenda Lizette Martinez. Giovanni Mendoza. Carelli Rochelle Montano. Rebecca Abigail Moreno. Daniel James Mormon. Cassidy Danielle Mullen. Elena Marie Naranjo. Kylie Caprice Ness. Giovanni Odell Wynn. Sarah Lynn Elizabeth Pern. Charlotte Mackenzie Bettis. Philomena Marie Bettis. Asa Levi Riddell. Ava Tamar Restano. Natalie Ariana Rodriguez. Megan Claire Ruane. Jaden Dwayne Sizelove. Shannon Eve Stahl. Linda Gabriella Stevens. Michael David Strawn. Dalissa Sinayi Tapia. Destiny Hunrell Thurston. Trinity Rose Tisdale. Noel Hero Vasquez. Rebecca Villarreal II. Chloe Christabel Viatric. William Arthur Wood III. Sterling Jackson Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us recognize the following senior who has chosen to enlist into our armed services and will be serving our country. Our military enlistee will be representing the United States Navy. Let us give our young adult a round of applause to show your appreciation for his dedication to God and country, Hayden Lirette. Will the class of 2024 please rise? Please move your tassel from right to left and remain standing. Congratulations, Memorial Early College High School class of 2024. You are now graduated.
Told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the bands, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing.